Guys, we're live. Just hang on. I'm going to join Kevin's call, and then he can talk to you while I go finish making my coffee because my coffee's taking long. Kevin.
Hey, what's up?
I'm good, dude. How are you?
Getting you, my bro.
I am still making my coffee, so
Oh, nice.
people can just look at you for now while I go finish making my
cool.
coffee. I'll be right back.
Hey.
So talk to people. Have fun.
Yeah. Let me play a song. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. Yeah, so today I think Barry is gonna teach me about doing all the final pieces of the hook that I created. I hope he will. I'm gonna ask him now. And then see what happens from there. Okay, let's hit another song there. Some Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I'm back. I can't hear you yet, but I'm back. Oh my gosh, you're actually jamming.
Yeah.
Let me just set up my other side here. Great. Let's go to our VS Code.
Kept them entertained for you, I think.
Kept people entertained. Did anyone even comment? Yeah. No, you scared all our viewers away.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm joking. You didn't really scare them away. Not yet.
Awesome.
Well, you scared one of the two people away. Someone liked our stream without it being me for once. That was great. Nice. Dude, I have
check out
the best coffee. It's like a cappuccino.
Hey, look there.
Oh, wait, I need to look at your face. I'm not looking at your face right now. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, you have your own coffee. Look at us. It's so organized.
Yeah.
I have a milk frother. Well,
you're so lucky, dude.
Jason and I have a milk frother. He'll probably steal it when he moves out one day. And he has an espresso machine, so yeah.
Awesome.
So that's a thing.
Yeah. Otherwise, how's your day been? How was your meeting?
Oh, it was cool. None of them were work meetings. They were just chatting to family and stuff. Yeah. So cool. I am gonna what? Why do I have two screens to share? Okay. Well, I'm sharing the screen. Yes.
I tried. Okay, I think. Okay, I got it to work and everything with just making the hook as the function that for the deleting of the contestants, right?
Yeah.
For each individual contestant to be deleted, but then I was trying to put in all the. So if you pull it from there, you'll check from GitHub.
Okay.
And then you'll check what I've done so far. So everything's working, but then, so the hooks are all there, but now I just was battling with getting everything to work inside the hook.
Okay. That's cool. I'll
show you what I was trying to do.
I'll look at it now. So do you want me to look at the hook first, or do you want me to look at the other thing first? I also need to pull still. You did push your code up, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. So I don't think I pulled it yet, so I just need to do that.
Showed me, bro.
So I've got the invitational link copied. Let me pull there. Let me go over to you and send you the screen share link. So organized.
Can you hear the music in the background?
Like, no, barely. I think, yeah, I don't
Okay,
hear it.
cool.
It's fine.
That's awesome. Sweet.
I think it only comes in when you speak, and it's not like it's quiet, so it's fine.
Awesome.
Cool. So I've shared the link with you. I've pulled
Cool.
the stuff. It's rerunning the project. Let me close this live share thing down here.
Oh, Megs gave me her last bit of coffee. What a beautiful creature.
You spelled contestant wrong.
Mm.
I mean, that's probably not an issue. But you said contestant.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah.
Where did I do that?
In the name of the hook, yeah. But you probably would have exported it properly. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll have
I
to
did.
see.
I think I did. Let's just double check. Can you share the live?
Okay.
PS with
Yeah.
me,
So I see. Look, the yeah. I did share it with you.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I have to go into my VS first then.
yeah, I see your use contestant hook.
Yeah.
It's the hook itself is not asynchronous. It's the
Okay.
function within the hook that's going to be asynchronous, and that function is what you need to return in your hook. Because remember, your hook returns like it's going to be const something equals use delete contestant, right?
Yes. Yes.
So that thing that you return is the something that's going to go after the const.
Okay.
But yeah, you spelled it wrong here too.
Alright.
I think so. So it would have worked fine, but I'm just going to fix that contestant.
Contestant. What the heck?
Contestant.
See that? Yeah.
It's fine. It would have worked. So that's fine.
Yeah.
We fixed it here. So I'm gonna look at the use submit contestant as an example.
Yes, I was doing that too.
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just moving that over there. Just want to check on YouTube. Am I still live? We're just a bit choppy. Let me apologize. Sorry about the choppy stream. Yeah, the stream is like just choppy. Maybe it's because I'm not as close to my Wi-Fi as I usually was. I should like sort that out. Anyway, this should.
Yeah.
Sorry, I need to rerun the project here, but we should be able to just like this on my laptop. I paused the stream. That might be an issue. So there we go. So what we have here now is you see the use submit contestant here. There's no async there.
Yes.
And there's no ID there either because we're not passing in the ID there. We're going to pass the ID in at on the delete function. So this const submit. Sorry.
Yes.
That const submit should be const delete, and there you'll do the whole stuff. So, and we're gonna have the is deleting state first. So let's just add this in for the is deleting state. So is deleting, and we'll say set is deleting. Okay. Why is it not there?
No, because I undid everything. Because I was like, no, I'll just wait for Barry to show me.
No, it's fine. You must leave it where it was. How's it, Mukesh? Yeah, you should try to leave it as you left it, just so that we can see where you were on the right track and where you went. Yeah.
Okay. I was just
yeah, you want to clean it up and make it like work.
Okay. Yeah, I was just scared. Like, oh, what if I push it up and then it takes us hours to figure out what I did wrong or something.
This our person asked, is this in Android Studio? No, this is Visual Studio Code. We both like VS Studio Code, Sorry, there's a stream delay, so you're gonna like have me reply like 20 seconds late. So make sure your questions count to be useful. Anyway, so we had this use submit contestant. Now we're making the use delete contestant hook based off of what we've done there. So what you're doing here, I think it's on the right track.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just doing that stuff.
Yeah.
We just need to put that in somewhere.
Yeah. I think also the where I was going wrong is I was not removing the async. And all that. I was leaving that in. But I'll see where we go from here, and then I'll tell you what I did.
Right, sorry, I was typing to the person. Yeah, so now we're going to make a delete function. And basically,
Yes.
what I want to say before that is, let's just say we're going to return the delete function that we're going to make here.
Yeah. And is deleting.
And we'll return the is deleting, which is that boolean state that we're keeping up here.
Cool. I did that too.
Yeah, some guy in the chat's having like a heart attack, saying like, thanks Arsenal, I appreciate it. One guy's being really cool and the other guy's freaking out that I'm not answering his questions, but I don't see his questions. Well, I see his questions, but like he only hears my response in person when I talk like later, because we're like 20 seconds behind or so.
Oh, so the delete is the async.
Yeah, so the delete is async. We'll take the ID in there.
Yes.
And now in here we'll set is submitting to true, or is deleting.
Yes.
Sorry, we're setting is deleting.
Yeah.
We set that to true. Cool.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah, I did that.
we can move all this stuff up there.
Yeah, I did all of this, dude. So I was on the right
So
track.
what went
Thank
wrong?
goodness. It was so I had there. You see where it says delete now,
Yeah,
and it's highlighted in the red over there.
I'm just saying it false. Yes.
Yes, I kept getting that as well. So then I just changed the name to delete contestant. I don't know why that changed, and then there was no more red line. So I passed everything through like that, and then it said delete contestant is not a function.
Or did you remember to set it down here?
Let's see. Maybe I
So I
did.
think what's happening here is this. Why does it say variable declaration is expected?
Yeah, that's what it was saying to me as well. And I could not
And
understand.
delete is a reserved keyword. So that's what's happening.
Okay, so then I made it. That's why I changed it to
Yeah.
delete contestant.
That's good.
Yeah, and then I passed it all through like that. But
And
I
then did
kept
you put
getting
it
error
in down
saying-
here?
Yes, and then I passed it through there.
Okay, cool.
And then I kept getting that error saying delete contestant is not a function.
I wonder why it said that.
I don't know.
Because it looks like it's working fine.
Yeah. Let's see now.
This person's like freaking out to know what we're live streaming about. It's in the description. We're going to update a bunch of Firebase collections. But we're just kind of doing a recap from yesterday's stream because I gave Kevin some homework. So yeah, we built an application. We've been doing it for like 2 weeks. We've been live streaming it for 2 weeks. So if you're not caught up, that's I can't explain it every time we start a new stream. So yeah. Okay, cool. So we made this use delete hook, which will go to our contestants and it will delete a contestant. Now we need to go implement it. So I don't know why you had a problem there.
So weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
why.
Maybe.
Let's just see. I'll see
Yeah.
where I went wrong. Maybe in the So now we're going to the other side. So I'm gonna see maybe over there.
Yeah, and then we've exported it from our hooks so that I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Sorry, my bro, can you just? I'm not getting the VS live share link. I don't know why.
Okay, let me just go send it over to you. I should actually put the like deployed app in the description of the video so that we can see it. Cool. So maybe I forgot to paste it.
Oh, there's it there. Sorry, dude. I can just click there.
Okay. Sweet. Cool. So anyway, wait. So yeah, we've exported this use delete contestant, which is good. And remember, it's going to be
Yes.
called delete contestant, not just delete, because delete is a reserved JavaScript word.
Yeah.
And that happens to
And
me
also
sometimes.
and also not contestants.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. Cool. So yeah.
I'm gonna mute this guy because he's not really doing much. He's just complaining. So put him on a timeout.
Time out, boy. Time
Yeah,
out.
it's been timed out for 5 minutes. So
Cool.
anyway, where were we? Right.
Export.
Yeah. So we've exported this use delete contestant.
Yeah.
And what was
Import
I going
in
to say now?
I imported that in the delete button.
Yeah, I just want to check and make sure that should be yellow, and it's not. It doesn't matter. I'm sure it'll fix itself. Anyway, so
I'm sure.
our delete button is sitting in components, right?
Yes, components.
So components and contestant display, and it is the actual contestant that we're looking at.
Contestant. Yes.
And the delete button in there. Okay, yeah, so our button's like nicely isolated here. Great. Okay, so you forgot about the brackets. And then remember?
Yeah, because so the way I was doing it when I did that, I kept getting. So then I said const is is deleting, and then also it was delete contestant.
Yeah.
And then I said use delete contestant, right?
Yeah.
And then
Like
from there, when I put the brackets around there, it kept like running the function, so it kept going into an error. I don't know why it was doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was doing something like
Did you
that.
remember? So what I think might have happened is if you look in the hook. Sorry, I'm just gonna click here so that I can show it up on the right here. Did you remember to say set is deleting to false?
Yes, I did that as well.
Okay, so that's been updated. All good. So.
But I did the set is deleting false right underneath the error handler.
That's bad because if you did set is deleting false here, this will only set is deleting false if there's an error.
Oh, okay, I see.
So we want to set deleting false to be happening regardless of whether there's an error or not. We want to stop deleting. So what might have happened is it would have just said is deleting, and it would have actually worked. It would have deleted, but the state would have said it's deleting it still.
Okay. Alright. So let's see what we do in the delete button. Yeah, I removed the use state because we're obviously not using it. Yeah, we're using it.
So yeah, we don't need the set is deleting stuff anymore, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, actually the whole thing, we just have to write e.stop propagation is good. But yeah, then in here we're gonna say delete.
Await. Oh.
Yeah, I guess we do await delete contestant. And then we pass an ID.
And then pass
that ID.
Yes, okay, I did a lot of this. I think I was just maybe missing a few things, but like the e-stop propagation, I also try to do that in the delete, in the use delete index. Use delete contestant index.
Yeah, do you understand why that we do the e.stop propagation, right?
Not really, dude.
Okay,
I thought it was like prevent default, because I know prevent default is preventing it from refreshing.
Yeah.
So I want. Yeah, I don't know what that one does.
So basically, if we go look at our app, show people our app, which I think is still, If we notice how if we click here, it will go to the contestant, right?
Yes.
And if you click on this, this
Yes.
button is inside this massive thing that's being clicked, right?
Yes.
So
Alright.
e-stop propagation means that if you click this, the click mustn't pass through to like the containing parent clicks as well.
Okay.
So you're basically, because if you click here, what you're theoretically doing is you're clicking here and you're clicking here. That's why even
So
when we're
you have
hovering
to.
here, like notice
Yes.
how we're hovering here, so it
Okay.
highlights green. If we
Yes.
hover here, it's still highlighting green, so it's still in the same
Yes.
area that's going to be clicked. So
Okay. So
stop
we basically
propagation on this one means that it just won't like
isolate the
propagate
button.
through. Yeah.
Okay.
So the reason I do it in here is because I just wanted to, like, the delete contestant hook, this will run regardless of, like, what if we had a delete button somewhere that's not in something? So the stop propagation shouldn't really be, this event is not, like, linked to the actual
Yeah.
delete contestant. It's just linked to this clicking
Okay.
of the button.
Oh, awesome,
So,
dude. Thank you.
yeah,
Okay. Yo, that makes so much sense now.
cool. Yeah, no,
Okay,
it's a
let's
pleasure.
see.
I don't know why today's video has so many likes. It must be your guitar playing.
Ah,
I got like 5 people
play the
liking it.
game. We
Okay, I am up again, I think. I just need to make sure that I'm up again. Things are working. And all your things break down. Okay, I'm back, I think.
Hey, you back?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but it was me
Hey.
this time.
Super chill.
So let me share my screen. I think the link should still work.
Cool.
Sweet. I went and deleted that other guy. Again, like, I just, like, is asking to be updated with what we're doing, and then I can't, like, freaking put, like, 2 weeks worth of
Yeah.
content down into a single sentence. We're building an app with React
Yeah.
and Firebase. That is what we're doing.
Yeah. That's it.
I don't know. He's like, I demand to be known what is like being done.
But dude, the tutorials are there, and you can go and check from the beginning what we've been doing.
Yeah, I think the point of the series is, like, kind of just hop in and see what we're doing. Like, you'll grasp it as you go
Yeah.
along. Like,
Yeah. And
yeah.
also, he could also
Or you could go watch all the live streams.
yeah.
Make sure you leave ad block off so I get ad revenue for it.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna say. It's like, give Barry the views, man, and then you'll
Yeah.
know exactly what's going on.
I mean, when we do the tic-tac-toe game, then, like, I don't know, maybe I'll be more organized and I'll say, like, some stuff. But yeah, okay, cool. So we made our use delete contestant here. What is wrong with this? What the heck happened here? It's like a missing line. It's fine.
Yeah, I think when we lost connection, it
Yeah.
just like went
Well, yeah,
weird.
as soon as I went offline, you broke everything. No, I'm joking. So yeah, we were
Actually,
talking about this.
It kicked me off.
Yeah, it told me that it
Yeah.
kicked you off. So it told me that this,
Okay.
well, we were busy with this e.stop propagation, so it makes sense, right? Completely chilled,
Yes.
like, yeah. You were saying something and I
get
forgot
that
what
now.
you were saying. I got distracted by the guy that was
Yeah,
asking lots
pretty
of
much.
questions.
So, yeah, pretty much I did everything that you've done here. But I think what I was doing wrong is I was saying e.stop propagation inside of the delete contestant function.
Yeah. Which, like,
That's
again,
where
it's possible. You'll just have to pass E into it like this. And then you can go get it, like,
Okay.
but I don't recommend it.
Yeah, okay.
Because
I
this
prefer the way that
event,
you do it
like,
now.
thing has got nothing to do with actually deleting the contest, and it's about the
Okay.
button press. So you kind of don't want to,
Yes.
like, couple it to that
Yeah,
that delete hook.
Yeah. Awesome. But this way it's more understandable anyway. So
Yeah. So
okay, that's awesome.
that is awesome. Oh, it's so sad. We're back down to just me watching. We had like 4 people viewing at once, and then
Oh man.
they left because things. Anyway, So yeah, this video is sponsored by the like button, so please smash that. Um, this is deleting. What is it talking about? Oh, this side. Over here, I think also in losing our live collab sesh, it stopped the
Oh yeah,
delete
it stopped
contestant.
everything there. Yeah. I tried to save, it asked me to save before I got kicked, so I was
Maybe
like,
that's what
yes,
happened.
just save it. Yeah.
Cool. So I think it should work now. I mean, we can go test it quickly. Wrong one.
Cool.
And what am I doing? I'm changing my screen. Yeah, to show our app. Let's make a new guy called the commenter Mukesh. Give him 50 points. And removing him should work. Yeah, it works fine.
Oh
Cool.
my gosh, dude, that's so
So
cool.
yeah, pretty wonderful
So
there.
yeah, it
Oh
was
my word,
legit just the
this thing down here is happening
propagation
again.
thing.
Are you typing anything?
Nothing, bro. Like,
Okay.
I'm not even. Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Just my stuff that got out of sync.
Let me just.
Oh,
I'm
no.
closing all my files on this side quickly. Just
It
so
went
I
away
can't-
again.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Just save it quick, and then I'm gonna close
Yeah.
all my files on this side.
I just did.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
Cool. Let me just. I'm just closing all my files from here.
That's fine.
Just yeah.
Cool. So next up, we're going to make functions that will look at our Firebase contestants and will run through all of them and clear their points.
Yes.
So I'm going to call it use clear contestants. We're going to make a new React hook for that.
Cool.
Well, it's going to be use clear points because clear contestants will
Yes, we'll do that
delete
as
all
separate one.
contestants. Yeah.
Yes.
And we'll make a new button for it like afterwards. But like, let's
Cool.
just get started with making the hook because that's the more difficult
Yes.
thing. Hooking the hook up is easy.
Yeah.
So what this is going to do, it's going to map through all our contestants. So I think looking at our submit contestant might be a good one for this, because that one like looks at all our contestants before deciding whether or not it should do something.
Okay. Cool.
So we're going to use this file as like a bit of a reference.
Alright.
Import use state. Again, people are welcome to ask questions in the chat if they are specific. Like, someone asked a really good question last night. They were like asking about or the other night, where they were asking about stuff like, what were they asking about?
Yeah.
Like Firebase. They were just like, is Firebase
Good.
expensive? Like, I can answer that
Oh,
question.
yes, I
That's
remember,
like
yeah.
and if you ask a question, why am I doing a specific thing, then I can answer it, But I can't answer what are we building because it's the same thing we've been building for the past 2 weeks. Go look at the other videos. A leaderboard app. So I'm going to get error handler because we will use that in here from helpers. Error handler is just a helper that does stuff. Import DB from services.
Cool.
And now we're going to say const use clear points. And that's our hook that we're defining. We're going to have we're going to monitor if it is clearing. So we'll have it is clearing.
Yeah.
And set is clearing. So our hook can at least, we can make the button load if need be.
Yes.
And state.
Cool.
Just write a comment saying we're back online. Cool. Sweet. Now what else was I gonna say? Cool.
Set the use state to false.
We're gonna make a function in here called clear point. and this will be asynchronous,
Yes.
but it's not going to take in any parameters because we don't need any parameters.
Yeah.
And we'll do the like if checking and stuff like that alert stuff.
Yeah.
We'll do it on the like where we implement it.
Okay, cool.
We'll do the confirm checking and stuff over there because you know
Okay,
it's kind of like related to UI and stuff.
Yes.
This use clear
Okay,
points is
cool.
specifically for the action of clearing all the points.
Yes.
So we start off by setting is clearing, not clearing, just clearing. Setting it to true.
Yep.
So that's the start of our function, and at the end we'll set it to false.
Cool.
So remember that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to return the object which will have this clear points function in it that we can call from
Yes.
our hook that we're going to have, and then we'll also do is clearing. You were so close with the delete button now. I wonder if it was just like, yeah. Maybe
I'm
like
sure
the
it was I wasn't passing the export the e dot propagation through, and that's what I was
okay,
getting the
so
error
it was
for.
like that was the error. Okay, cool.
I think so, yeah. That was
Yeah.
literally the only thing I wasn't doing.
So in here I'm going to do our try catch.
Yes.
Our catch we'll handle the error
Yeah.
because we're just handling all our errors the same way with this little helper. Handler. Handle there. That's what it was. I think it was me again. My chat was like, yeah, even my studio thing, it went down. Sorry.
Is it, eh? Okay. It's chill, dude.
I don't know why. Might be Amy's brother who's back home. So yeah, we keep track of whether or not it's busy, the function's busy, and at the end we return that state of whether or not it's busy, and we return the function that we can call somewhere. So yeah, that's all good. Oh, I'm so
Cool.
sad that my internet's choppy. I should upgrade my line.
Yeah.
Get like the 100 down, 100 up thing.
Yeah. What are you currently on, dude?
I think I'm on like a 40-20, so 40 down, 20 up. But
Okay.
yeah. I don't know. I think yeah, I don't know. We have really thick walls. That might be the problem. My router's in the other room.
Alright.
Okay, cool. So next up,
Yes.
we're gonna actually go through this. So first thing we're gonna do is I guess we need to get all the. We have to map through each of them, or get all the docs. So
Yeah.
we're gonna say const snapshot equal await db dot collection contestants,
Contestants.
and we just say doc get. So this gets
Cool.
our like documents, or it gets our snapshot
Yes.
which has the documents in
Yeah.
it. So in there we have to say snapshot dot docs. And now I'm thinking basically for each document we need to run a delete, like
Yes.
set points to 0. So we basically run an update.
Okay.
So we're gonna say for each, because map like
Okay.
returns something, but we're not actually returning like anything. We're just saying for each document. So for each doc,
Yeah.
we want to say db dot collection contestants, and then we say dot doc at doc.id. So that doc.id is the ID for the document that we're looking at. And then we're going to say update. Sorry, I'm doing it all on like one line. It will prettier out soon. This update, we're just updating points and we're setting it to 0.
Yeah.
So remember, there's a difference between
Yeah.
update and set. Update will update whichever fields you specify. Set will replace the whole field with what you're specifying.
Okay. Cool.
So this way, we don't do anything to the name. We just update the points. So if I save that, it
Okay,
should
awesome.
go down to goes down to this basically.
Cool.
So that's actually it, eh? like we run through each document, and for each document we update the points and set it to 0. Now we're done.
Yeah.
So it should be usable. We just need to go test it. So let's test it by actually doing it. Sorry, I'm like coughing to death. So this happens in the. Should we just make a new component called clear points button?
Yeah.
We can even make a component / button and then put all our buttons in one.
Cool.
Let's do that. So we have components button, and then we're going to move our auth button into that as well, because it'll just be like reusable buttons that we could put somewhere.
Cool. What about delete contestant button? We don't really need to do that one, do we?
No, that one's already in a place where
where
it's good.
Sweet.
Okay, so what I need to do here for button is I'm going to create a new index.js file, and in there we'll do our export defaults as auth button.
Cool.
And here we'll say from /auth
cool.
button.
So this is just going to be the export for all our buttons.
Yeah. So then in our normal components over here, instead of saying export auth button from auth button, we're going to say we'll say export all from /button.
Yeah.
I mean, we could say buttons. Maybe it makes sense to say buttons.
Cool.
So we'll say components /buttons. But yeah, let me just change. Not that name, I want to change the name above it. Some good old code organization.
Yeah.
Sweet. So here it's complaining auth button not exported. I think I just need to rerun my program for that. I'm running yarn start. I mean, you basically would run npm run start. They do the same thing. Right, so I'm going to make clear points in here. Oh, and the reason I do this button thing is now for auth, instead of saying auth button, I'm just going to call it auth. Because it's in the button, like components buttons. So we have like a buttons auth is the auth button, clear points is the button there. So it just means when I go here, I need to remove that button there. But I'll still call it auth button. But just like to make our folder structure a little bit like smaller. Doing this is quite heavy on the PC. We're also going to make a clear contestants button. I'm not going to fill anything in there. I'm just putting the folder there for now. Should I just quickly save where we're at and say git add in case my house blows up. So we fixed to use delete contestant hook and created clear points hook.
Cool.
I mean it's used clear points, but yeah. Sweet. Okay, right. So let's go make our clear points button. It's gonna be pretty straightforward. It's gonna be just like our delete button, really. It's JS. It's actually it's good practice to write index.jsx for your components and not just JS. For the ones that have JSX in it, and JSX is basically the like HTML JavaScript mix thing.
Reporting, like importing the React. Basically.
We should do this. I'm gonna start doing that. It does the same thing. I mean, it's just your text editor might be better equipped for it. I know that when you're doing TypeScript, you can do TS and TSX. So and if you try and write TSX code in a .ts file, it will freak out. So yeah,
Sweet.
it's a semantics thing. So we should be doing that actually. So you can rename them all one day when you have time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're importing React. I don't think we get anything else from there.
We still have to import React even though we got a JSX file, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, nothing changes. You're literally just calling the file .jsx instead of yeah. I mean the export files here, these ones, those like lib files, they'd stay JS. Only the ones that actually have like basically XML elements in them.
Yes.
Have to do that. Okay, cool. So I'm also going to import use clear points. I think I forgot to export that from our hooks.
Check. Use clear point. I'll check it for you quick.
You can go add it in.
Cool.
Because what I'm doing now is nothing new. So we have the clear points function and we have the is clearing, and that comes from the hook use clear points that we created. And then we're gonna have a handle click. It's gonna be a const handle click. And what's gonna happen is an asynchronous function. I mean, it's all one line actually. So I'm just gonna say await clear points. There we go. And we're gonna return a button. Button will say clear points. We want to prevent it from running twice, so I'm going to say it's disabled if it is clearing. I'm going to say on click is handle click. And this is just going to say if it is clearing, we will write the ing over there to say like to show some sort of it's busy clearing, Yeah. Are you still have you gone and checked your stuff?
Yeah, I'm doing it quickly.
Did we?
No.
Okay. Did you fix it?
That looks good.
Cool. So that's pretty much that. Yeah. So I'm gonna go export clear points button. Did you go add the use thing there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks. As clear points button. That will come from /clear points.
But over here, why did it do that?
What happened?
So weird. Okay, I'm just saving that quick.
I'm gonna go and see what you're doing and see what you're breaking.
Dude, I don't know why it keeps adding extra things in here.
Yeah, it must be our choppy like connection stuff.
Yeah.
It looks good. You're even alphabetical. Nice.
Look here, come look in the use clear points file. I don't know what it is doing, bro.
There.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Maybe you
undo.
fix that. Yeah, you just fix that stuff.
Yeah, I think that's good.
And there, at the bottom, it's got the braces around the use clear point.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just save that quickly. See if it does it again. Because every time I save, it like adds 3 things below it. Okay, sorted.
Cool.
Okay.
It happened again.
Okay, I'm closing the files from my side again because it doesn't look like it works so well when we're both on it at the moment because of that. Maybe it's just a connection, eh? Cool, I closed everything on my side.
Let me just go make sure use delete is also. Where is our use delete? Oh, it's just underneath there. Yeah, use delete still looks fine. Okay, cool.
Point.
Right, so I've created that component and I've exported it from buttons. So that's good. It means if we go to our pages,
Yes.
and we go to, it's the home page where it's on, we can stick it in like just using our ugly BR tags.
Yeah. Can you just show me the function quickly? The clear function that you made.
Okay, let's put it in first. Clear points button.
Okay. Cool.
And then we can go look at it. So buttons in. If I alt click here, it should take me to it. Let's just right click, go to definition. Oh, no, it's not working. I could use my fancy shortcuts.
Cool. Okay, so we did that.
So it's very straightforward because you don't have to do the e.propagate because this clear points button is not like wrapped in another clickable div.
Yeah.
So
awesome,
it's just a one-liner, like saying just wait for clear points to happen.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm checking out the hook.
So
con snapshot.
pretty cool.
We select contestants, get the document ID, and update all the points to 0. Awesome.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So now, if we go to this, if I say clear points, yeah, it changes everyone to 0. So I can go give you another 100,000, well, just 1,000 points, and I can go, let's add Richard back in there, give him 10 points. Yeah, and if we do that, it loops through everything and clears everyone's points back to 0.
Perfect.
So,
epic.
Yeah, pretty wonderful what we've all fixed up.
That was very cool.
Yeah, now let's do the delete. Now, I think as far as you mentioned, Firebase deleting all records, you can't just like, delete, there's not just like a delete all, like, delete all documents.
I think the way we should do it is maybe in a similar way we did the clear points, right?
Yeah, it's just instead of updating, you delete the record one by one.
Yes. We just obviously set name to nothing and point to nothing.
I mean, we can give this guy some points. I spent like 500 bounty on Stack Overflow because I really want a question answered, which is like got nothing to do with React. It's about like some other backend stuff. Because I was just like, answer my question, so I lost a lot of reputation. Nobody's answered it yet. They kind of just asked if I have like a Git repo to demonstrate it, which I don't. So I'm going to like set one up, I guess.
Okay. What was the problem?
It's like basically the code generation tool thing that I was talking about. The like it's not. There's like some places where it should be like a namespace dot something, and the dot is not there. So it works fine because it's just type definition, so it doesn't break the code. But it means if we got it working, our like IDE documentation would be a lot easier. To retrieve all the documents within a single collection or sub-collection and delete them. Okay, so yeah, that's the they do just say for each document go delete it.
So it's very similar to what we just did, eh?
Sweet. I don't understand. It's Vue.js, so it might be a bit different. But that dot catch inside. Oh, it's a dot catch for the delete.
Oh, okay. Oh, and we
So you can
don't
say
we
error
don't have
deleting.
to. Oh, so we don't have to say like name to nothing, points to nothing. We can literally just say delete, because that'll obviously, that's like you said, they run that stuff for us, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's very cool.
So
Oh,
we wrapped the
nice.
whole thing in a try catch, so it's fine.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So let's go make a new hook for that. I think that would be good.
Cool.
Just looking at this quickly. So what you can do in here is you can kind of say like a dot catch in here, I think. And I know we already have a dot catch on the outside, but if you do it in here, then it will only catch for the specific, like this outer one will catch if something like went wrong and like in the whole process. And this inner one will catch if something went wrong in just updating the single record. So this means that it will keep going through the rest of the records and trying to do them. Although actually, we don't really want that. If it didn't work once off, we'd just say an error happened. So we don't need the dot catch in there.
Yeah, agreed.
But yeah, I think it's going to be very similar. So I'm actually going to copy the whole file. Because like...
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same, except
where the errors is mentioned. Yeah. So I'm going to make a new folder called use clear contestants. And then, you're just going to say dot delete instead of dot update. And we'll change the is clearing. Well, is clearing still stays as is. But yeah. These files are JS files because they don't have any JSX in them.
Yes.
So, yeah, there's the whole thing. Use clear points is going to be use clear contestants. Yeah, again, so good at typing contestants. And then clear points, we're just going to call it clear contestants. And then, yeah, instead of saying dot update, we're just going to say dot delete.
Cool.
So, yeah, very, very similar how they work. So yeah, just again, it gets all our contestants. We loop through each contestant, and for each contestant at that ID which we're looping through, we delete them.
Yeah.
Perfect. And we have the is clearing that stays as is, you know. Yeah, so that was very quick.
Cool.
I mean, what do we do after this?
We'll find something. I can always.
We can start our game tomorrow if you want.
That'll be awesome.
Like, can you think of anything while I just do the mundane stuff now? What other stuff you'd like to specifically do? Or if you do just want to start with that game thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll think a little bit, but
yeah, because there's stuff you can do, but like, I mean, a lot of the stuff that you can do, we can do like, you could just keep working on it like as you want.
Cool.
Like, I don't need to be around for it. Like, it's not like new stuff. Sorry, this is gonna be as. And obviously we can find new stuff to do, but like, I think building that tic-tac-toe game will be fun. That's like online and stuff. We can first build it like not online. Or we can build it as if we're just looking at one specific room. Like, because what we'll essentially have is we'll have like a bunch of rooms.
Yeah.
And then you'll have like some data that says, okay, it's this player's turn, like player's turn, player 1. Like, you'll have basically, because you're just toggling between player 1's turn and player 2's turn, you'll just say, is player 1's turn? And if it's true, then it's player 1's turn. False, then we say it's player 2's turn.
Very cool.
And like, we do something cool like that.
Okay, yeah, I'm excited for that. That's gonna be super cool.
And we'll use TypeScript for it, because I want to use TypeScript for it.
It's gonna be epic. Yeah, that'll be awesome.
I wonder why this one isn't yellow. I mean, it doesn't matter.
because it is working.
Yeah, it works fine. Const. That's a function.
Mhm.
Oh well, doesn't matter. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. We made that, and we've exported it.
Yeah,
The button is going to be like exactly the same.
I made you the button.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be index.jsx.
I made it JSX, but then I changed it to JS.
Why?
I will rename it to JSX.
You know
And
what? I'm gonna delete your button because I copied the whole file anyway to copy in here.
Okay.
What happened? Why did I get redirected back here?
You deleted my button.
Yeah, didn't deserve to live.
So you're just gonna make a JSX one.
I'm trying to copy this, but like, I should set up my desktop and start coding on there. Because that one won't, like, shouldn't lag as much. I have a pretty badass desktop.
Awesome.
Yeah, I should do that actually. I should just get my desktop set up and then have like a something like that then, and have like a small screen showing what I'm doing on there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude.
You'll just hear a lot more typing from me. Yeah, I must totally do that actually, now that I think of it. I'll do that for tomorrow's video. I'll get my desktop set up. I'll do that tonight.
Cool, my bro.
So that yeah, I can get back into programming there. I need to set up all my recording stuff then, but at least I know how OBS works now and all that stuff, so
Yeah.
it's fine. Okay.
Cool.
So next thing that I'm going to do is, I don't know what I was doing. Okay, this is clear contestants now.
Yeah.
Got distracted because my desktop will handle like this change stuff without like lagging and things.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Yeah, you can do that. So clear contestants, and this is just a small c, and that one is a small c. Look at that, pair coding at its finest. Sorry, I just saved it. Might have broken you.
Cool, my bro.
Is it good?
Saving index, it's all good. Seems okay.
Okay.
Save. Yay.
Yeah, it works. Let's go see if it actually works. Oh my gosh, I haven't been showing people what we're doing yet. So guys, if you're watching, it's the same as the clear points. You just replace the update with the delete. So everything we've been doing lately has been copy paste.
Copy paste, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, let's go back to Chrome and check our app.
Oh, the only thing we have to. Oh yeah, we did do it. Hey,
we forgot to add the button to our code.
Yeah, we have to add it.
So
to the display.
It's over here. Export default as clear contestants button from /clear contestants. All good. And then finally in our home page, we must also wrap it in a make it not show for not logged in people.
Yes,
that would be important. So we do let's just wrap this whole thing in here with user and we're going to make a fragment.
Okay.
And then we'll make a closed fragment and we will put it down here. There we go.
Cool.
now that little chunk of code will only show if the user's logged in. Actually, this is some duplication because they all happen underneath each other, so we can actually just do so what will always happen is there will always be a .br underneath here,
Yeah.
and then this part, I'm gonna merge these two basically.
Yes.
So this fragment goes above here,
Cool.
and then we can delete this and we can delete this,
Remove
and
the
now if I
images.
save, everything will automatically come together. I need to have a bracket over here.
Yeah.
And now if I save, everything will come together. Yep, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, that's a bit cleaner because now there's only like
Cool.
one check here. And then we need to add our clear contestants button. So I'm going to say and nbsp. We're just like making two namespace breaks here because this project has got nothing to do with styling. We're not going to do styling. We'll do styling in the tic-tac-toe game because that would be cool. Making it pretty. Like one day we'll just like spend the day making everything look cool.
Yeah.
Or maybe early on we'll do that.
Cool.
So
Oh, dude, I'm loving this, bro. Oh my gosh.
that's
This is
good.
So cool.
Right
It's weird
now,
how much more sense everything's making though, hey?
yeah, you just like grasp it. Cool. So
I
let's
got
just
very
add our
cool in this
clear
part as well.
contestants. That's why that other guy who was banned from chat
Yeah.
has been. He needs to look at it from the start. Then it will all make sense. You can't just come in on the like last video of the series and be like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
That's not how it works.
Too little, bro.
You can join tomorrow's stream and watch us start the new one, and then you'll be like, more in the loop of what's going on. That's fine.
Yeah.
Cool. I need to clean this stuff in my room and set up my desktop. It will be very nice and pretty and wonderful.
Awesome. You know where my nice desk is?
No, I have no idea. Why would I know that?
Check here quickly.
Wait,
Look,
let's go look
look
at your.
me quickly.
I'm
Look at
coming.
me
I'm
quickly.
coming. There we go. So your nice desk
Okay.
has been.
Look, there's my setup over there. It's been claimed.
Let me show the full
Oh, wait,
screen.
wrong way.
Your setup has been
There's my
completely
setup. It's been
taken
claimed.
taken away from Megan.
Boom. So
Bye,
I
Megan.
sit on the couch.
Classic. Right. So
Cool.
if we, while we were showing your taken setup,
Yeah.
we implemented our button. So now if we hit, let's just make sure, make sure that it works. Okay, cool. It doesn't show.
Yeah.
Perfect. I log in as me. All good.
You logged in as me.
Yes. And then I clear contestants, and it clears everyone.
Oh,
Now, obviously, if we wanted to do, I don't want to accidentally click that button, just because we have a bit of time. Let's put that back into an if thing, and I'm not going to do 78. Are you sure's like you did? I'm just gonna.
How about just 10?
just one. So in here, I can actually do a confirm.
Yes.
And means that it will run the second one if the statement's true. It's just like some shorthand stuff. Are you sure you want to remove all contestants? And then, put in a little new line and say, this cannot be undone, and make you freak out because it can't. So yeah, what's happening? Unexpected use of confirm. Was it window.confirm, right?
Yeah, window.confirm.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot to share my screen. I added this in And this and just means that if this window.confirm statement's true, which will return true if you clicked yes and no if you false if you clicked cancel, then it will run this. If this statement's false, then it won't run this. I think that syntax works. I might be wrong, but yeah. Let's just see if I click it. Are you sure you want to do it? Can't be undone. Okay, it theoretically removed all the contestants, but yeah. I have an idea to make this slightly better, because you can't clear points and clear contestants if no contestants exist, right?
Yeah.
Let me just make sure that it's working. Can't be undone. Click OK, and it deletes them. Cool. So that's the one done. Let's just go over and do. Are you doing clear points already?
I'm doing it.
Yeah. Let me go watch you. Sit back and just chill.
I'm doing it for you. Clear all contestants. Point.
No, you've done it wrong. No, wait, you haven't done it wrong.
Oh,
Never
then I
mind.
did.
Never mind. Never mind. You did
Okay,
it. You're
wait,
doing it
wait,
right. You're doing it 100% right.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and we're not gonna do this confirm thing for deleting one contestant because like they can
Nah.
easily add them back in.
Yeah.
It's not like we're keeping like records of what's going on. It's just like a very like
Yeah,
create, read,
perfect.
updates, delete thing. Cool. That's good. Next thing. So that should just work. I trust you. I trust that it works.
I trust it too. Can you sorry bro, can you just share me the live server? I want to, so I can go on the app.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. I've just been watching on your side when we go into that.
Oh, share live server like as in live code.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm gonna share my server.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, it's just localhost 3000, right?
Yeah.
Do I have to do like HTTP or something? Yeah, done there.
I think you just say share server and then it shares it
There we
to
go.
me and I can just click the link.
Localhost. I'll just call it localhost.
There we go. Sorted.
Yay! So you can see what it looks like. Okay.
Broski.
I'm gonna add another hook in here.
Yeah.
Const, and then just say we're gonna make use of the use. Oh, why did my equal sign go down there?
Okay. Well, what are we doing right now?
I'll show you. Just calm down. It's like just chill.
It's so random. I don't even know
Like,
where you.
why is this guy doing it? You know what? I'm gonna do it up here. And we're gonna say contestants.
Yeah.
I don't think we have an is fetching here.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna do an if inside an if. There we go. So we're gonna say if it is not fetching
Yes.
and contestants dot length is bigger than 0, then we will show the stuff in here. It will look pretty in a second.
Cool.
There we go.
There we go.
So we're just saying like, okay, we're always going to show contestant input, but if it's not fetching and the contestants there's more than one, then we will show them. So
Yes.
if we go look at our app, okay, it's still busy loading.
Cool.
Now, because my coffee is getting cold.
Yeah, I have some sips there, man.
I don't like cold coffee. It's taking a while. Did I break something? No, it's fine.
I don't think so.
Okay, there. Fetching contestants. I'm logged in.
Yes. Yeah, mine's got a 0 underneath.
I forgot the second and there. That's better.
Oh, and yeah.
Yeah, it's wondering why it looked a bit weird. It just returns contestants dot length the value, and then everything
Yeah.
after that it like left it. So it like
Cool.
so yeah, because there's no contestants, it's not gonna let you clear points or clear contestants because that actually
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. So now if I add Barry in,
Yeah.
and then we add me in, now I can clear my points,
Hey, Barry.
and I can clear contestants, and
Mm-hmm.
the clear buttons go away, which is great.
Yeah. Bro, I just thought of another thing that we could. I don't know.
What is
I
it?
don't know if you know how. Like, I haven't even researched on it, like, to do this yet. But you know, like when we type in the contestant name,
Yeah.
you know, when it like so it shows you all the people with that same name type of thing. Would
Yeah.
like the searchy vibe thing. Is that easy to do, or is that quite a mission type of thing?
Like a autocomplete thing.
Yeah. We don't need to do it. It's just something I was
No,
doing.
it sounds good. It sounds good. Let's do it. Do you want to do it now?
Oh, you want to? Yeah, dude.
Okay, cool. I am gonna grab a bathroom break because I really need to pee. But yeah, we can do that because that will be quite fun to do.
Okay.
Too much coffee. That's my thing.
Yeah, me
I'm
too,
not gonna
actually.
do like the like whole paying down thing, like the UI thing. I'm just gonna list all the people with that name underneath.
Yeah.
Like as we type. Yeah. I think.
Cool.
I'm just thinking about it. Okay, let me go pee. I'll be able to think properly after that. You've been jamming. I should have put like the screen
Yeah.
on you. Totally like demonetized. Everyone sees the full screen already. What a wonderful break.
Cool. So you're back.
I are back.
Awesome.
Let me show people this.
Yeah. Take my ugly face off.
So, like, I'm just gonna build it in such a way that as we type, we list the names that match underneath.
Okay.
Like, it's not gonna be anything where you click on the name and it auto fills in.
No.
We can do that quite easily. You just if you click on the name, you can say set text to. Maybe we will actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds epic.
Yeah. So let's do that.
Sick.
Um,
This is so rad.
yeah.
Flipping now.
So we're gonna do it all inside our input contestant,
Yeah.
and we can just use the hooks that we already have. No, we can't.
Yeah.
Can we?
We
We need to find users at. So I'm gonna make a new hook.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use contestants. You know what? We don't need to do that. We're gonna add in a use contestants hook here. we're going to take our existing use contestants hook, and
Okay.
we're going to add in. Yeah, we're adding in an ID over here, or we're adding in name.
Yes.
So this is the text that we'll put through. Or no,
Yeah.
we'll say match text. We'll call it like match text.
Okay.
And we'll say when you get the contestant, instead of just setting contestants, we'll say another thing. We'll do an if else. So the else will be set all the contestants.
Cool.
Oh no, wait. So I'm going to say const and then filtered docs is going to equal So filtered contestants is going to equal if match text could be undefined. If match text exists, then it will be something. Otherwise, it will be this.
Okay, cool.
Crap. Sorry. What I want to do is I'm first going to get all the contestants with their...
With the name.
I'm going to make it into its own hook because like we're making this hook too complicated actually.
Yeah, okay, that sounds cool.
Because I'm trying to think of a nice way to do it, and we don't need the collection to be ordered by anything. We don't need to do all that stuff. So we will make a new hook.
Cool.
I was showing people the wrong screen again. We're looking at this and we're looking at making like a special hook, but we won't. Okay, so we're gonna say use use matching contestants.
Yeah, let's name it matching.
It'll be similar to this. Just go down there. Come on. Draggy. Droppy. Okay, no. It's not happening. I have to close it and click here. Yeah, if I use my my PC tomorrow, set that all up, then I can fix all this stuff. I just need to clean up my desk and go and unpack my PC and stuff because it's still like packed up from Amy's. So yeah, this could be a use effect. And the use effect is going to be updated every time match text updates.
Okay.
So there's actually a bunch of stuff that we need to add to it.
Sure.
Use state. I actually don't think we need to set the is fetching stuff.
Yeah, I don't think we would need to do that.
Yeah. Although we do still need the use contestants. Like the is fetching, we'll show it like we'll silently fetch, you know.
Yeah.
Let's put it in anyway.
Okay. It's always good, bro, I guess.
Yeah, you could say like you could use it as feedback.
Yeah.
Like we'll only show it though if there are no contestants, which is actually what we do with the existing ones. Yeah. So
cool.
Anyway, it's got a nice long session today. Oh, it's only been an hour and a half actually, and we like broke halfway through. So use match contestants.
Fun one.
Yeah. And the match that we're putting in here is match text.
Cool.
So as that updates, our hook should update.
Cool.
Contestants and set contestants, that's normal.
Yeah.
And use state, by default it's empty.
Cool.
Const is fetching. Set is fetching. I'm trying to think of some stuff around it. Okay, that's fine. Use effect. So this means it will run the moment our component lands.
Cool.
But we also wanted to update. So one, it will update when is fetching changes, which that just always happens. But it will also update when matching text changes.
Yes.
Cool. We'll have this unsubscribe event in here as well. I will say db.collection dot contestants.
And now we don't have to order.
Yeah, we don't have to order by. We'll say on snapshot. Actually, we won't say on snapshot. Because we don't need to really
get a
we're not streaming it. Like we're just every time you actually run this, we'll go and fetch the contestant. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So we'll just say .get, which actually means we don't need the subscribe.
Okay, cool.
It's confusing, eh? So what we actually gonna say is const snapshot equals this. So yeah, obviously if the contestant name changed while you were typing this in, it would, if you just created a contestant and you basically we're getting the latest record every time we're sending in this changing match text. So it's sorry, it shouldn't be matching text, it should just be match text. So you got the snapshot, and we will return do you want to do the map and filter thing again? Yeah, let me go look at our use contestant.
Yeah.
So the way we did this was we found a contestant, but we actually want to say find contestants. So we filter them and then we return. You know what? We can just return the docs. So return snapshot.docs because we don't need their rank and stuff. We'll have the name and points, and it's fine. Say dot find. Dot filter, and we'll return the what am I doing? I'm gonna filter and then I'm gonna map. No, I'm gonna do the reduce thing. I'm gonna do reduce. Okay. Reduce, remember you have two things. You have the doc is the second one, and then the filtered contestants is the first one.
Okay.
And we are going to say it's hectic. So we say if doc dot dot data dot name, right? And then we say dot to lowercase, dot includes. So the dot includes is like checking if it's got the string in
Oh, yes,
match
okay.
text, and we also gotta say match text to lowercase. Then it matches.
Okay.
So then we say filtered contestants. I forgot to say S there. It's a very strange one, I know. And we're gonna push in. Let's just push in doc dot data.
Okay.
We don't even have to, like, we can just push in the doc dot data as it is.
Okay.
So we're pushing in name and points.
Okay.
Okay, cool. And then after that, we just return the existing filtered contestants.
Okay.
It is weird, I know.
Cool.
I think you can do like
Okay.
if filtered contestants doesn't exist, if it's undefined like it originally is, you set it to something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think the moment you like do a push, it knows that it's an array.
Cool.
Okay. So what this does is every time match text updates, we make this like filtered contestants thing, and we push through like map.data. So
Cool.
the thing that gets returned in the end is filtered contestants, which is this push doc data. I know it's very weird.
Cool. Could we return just the name instead of name and points on the push doc dot data?
Can we? Yeah, we can return just the name, but I want to put
Okay.
the points in there for fun anyway. Yeah,
Cool.
you're right.
Yeah, no, cool. I want to see it as well. I just wanted to know.
I'm gonna put this whole thing into an outer function, so that we can
Okay.
call it inside. So we're gonna say const fetch matching contestants, and that's gonna equal an async function because you can't make the use effect an async function, and we do need to do some awaiting.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move the whole thing into here because we need to actually await to get this data.
Okay.
And here we'll do set is fetching
Cool.
to be true. And I'm gonna wrap this stuff in a try catch
Cool.
because something could go wrong here. And the catch that will happen is an error. So yeah, it's a bit weird. This is
Cool.
quite intense. I like know how it's gonna work, but I know you don't really know how we were gonna do this.
Yeah.
What we're essentially gonna do is we're gonna have a list of contestants underneath the input,
Yes.
and then we'll make them like clickable. So when you click on them, it auto fills in
Cool.
like their name.
Cool, bro.
Just some real over engineering.
Yeah.
So our catch is just going to be error handler,
Yeah.
which we've already imported. We chuck that in there, and then finally we just say set is fetching
Two false.
to
Sweet.
false. Oh, yeah, set is fetching false. Not even thinking. Okay. This becomes a
Okay. Yeah.
function that we call inside here. That function runs whenever, or we're just gonna say whenever match text runs. It might complain about some stuff, but that's fine. After all of this, our hook is gonna return contestants and is fetching.
Sweet.
Export default, use matching contestants. Oh, it's intense stuff.
Mm.
We need to set contestants to that return result.
Yeah.
So this return here is actually going to be what we set contestants to. I know, pretty weird, right?
Okay.
Because this whole block returns a value,
Yes.
and we're just going to set contestants to that returned array of contestants.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
So that's that. Pretty intense.
Yeah.
Let's just go and import it.
Shall we?
Um, I mustn't do that there actually. I must do it down here.
Or at least I'd use delete contestants.
Yeah, what
And
the heck?
change
It
them.
works now. Probably supposed to be a use.
Is a use matching contestant.
Yeah, use matching
Yeah.
contestants.
Cool.
There we go. Okay, next up. What am I doing?
Awesome.
Okay, I thought this might happen. React hook use effect is called in function fetch matching contestants, which is neither React function component or custom React hook function. What? Yeah, so this use effect is being called.
Yeah.
It must be called outside of this.
Outside. Okay.
Yeah. My bad.
Richard
makes
and I
perfect
actually that
sense.
day when we were doing some of that, we were having the same problems.
You're trying to call use effect outside of a component. Use matching contestants.
Oh, it says fetch matching.
No. The fetch matching is right.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we can just call it fetch. Because the context is kind of given.
Cool.
So, yeah, that function runs. Okay, yeah, so there it says it's missing fetch as a dependency. So we'll add it in. But then we're going to have to wrap this in a use callback. And then they're going to be missing dependencies. Yeah, and we'll just see what warnings it gives us. And we'll add whatever missing dependencies are in there.
Cool. Alright.
It helps if I import use callback. Okay, so it's missing match text. That actually means we don't need it over here. Is it missing anything else? No, it's not. Yay.
Cool. Yay. Okay, now how do we use this in our input? Aha.
Where do we set is fetching to?
Yeah.
No, it's just that.
Yo, dude, that was a crazy section. My
Yeah.
word.
I just realized this is fetching stuff over here. Shouldn't it be like if it's not already fetching? But then it broke, and that's what the problem was last time. Yeah, so confusing. Okay, doesn't matter. That works. We know it works.
Yeah.
It's just probably not optimal. Um, okay, so now we need to implement this whole massive
into the
thing that we built.
yeah
Um,
into the input.
yeah, so we're gonna go to contestant input.
Yeah, I wouldn't know how to do this matching text thing. That was, but now it
I'm gonna make a new one saying
opened a lot.
matches,
Yeah.
and this matches thing is just gonna be. You make it JSX because it is a JSX. My
Okay.
watch is telling me to stand up because I suck, but I'm not going to. I refuse. Cool. Import React from React. I don't think we need to import anything else. It looks quite cool as well because it's JSX. It says that cool little React thing there.
Yeah, there
Okay.
is
So we're going to use matching contestants
yeah.
from hooks. I'm going to say const matches is just this. Okay, so this contestant's input,
Yeah.
we're actually able to get the we're gonna use context. We're gonna use this input context to get the name. So down here I'm gonna import input context from .. which is back. Yep. Don't know what happened there. .. and then we also need to import use context from React. So I can say const name equals use context. Now, like I made the React video on this, the one video about context for you and Richard to catch up, and you just put input context in there. So, I mean, you've seen it a few times. I don't think he's seen it much.
Yeah.
Cool. That's there. And now I'm gonna say contestants. It's gonna equal use matching contestants, which will be name is the match.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, we can do is fetching. We'll just do that for if contestants dot length is 0 and it is fetching, then return just return a string if we wanted to. Let's just make it a P. We'll make it a P tag saying no contestants found. No matching contestants. No, sorry, I will say searching for matching contestants. Cool. So that's one. Sweet.
Yeah.
Now in general, oh my gosh, why did that happen? So in general, what will happen is we will return contestants.map for each contestant. We will return a little paragraph tag, and we'll say contestant. Let's make brackets. Contestant.name. And let's make a dash and say contestant dot points, just to add a little bit more in there, like show okay, this is the contestant with their points and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we can add like some sort of pagination thing if we wanted to, but that's gonna be a mission. Alright, we just do it in our tic-tac-toe game when we're more serious
Yeah.
about like what we're building.
Cool.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna add a class name here
Okay.
to equal match contestant, just so that we
Cool.
can make it like hoverable and stuff.
Yes.
So I need to import styles as well.
Cool.
And then we'll do an on click as well, but we'll do that after we
Cool.
test if it works first.
Cool.
'Cause, yeah, so the new
This is quite a
match
cool thing. Oh.
contestants or match contestant, and we're just gonna say cursor is a pointer, and then we'll do dot match contestant hover. If we're hovering over them, we will make like the
Yeah.
font weight bold, I guess.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, sweet. So
Awesome.
some styling there. Need to import styles as well. There we go. And then I think we can actually do it quite quickly. So over here, I'm just going to say set contestant. I'm going to do that handle click anyway, or
Okay.
set name. So clicking on that contestant will set name. So we'll do a
Okay.
const handle click, and we'll specifically put in the name.
Yeah.
Contestant name like that, and there we will return set name to contestant name. I'm actually thinking, because it's already like an arrow body function, we'll just do the on click inline. So on click is going to be like a function that runs,
Okay.
and it will say set name to contestant.name. Does that make sense? So this contestant that we're mapping over the existing ones, we'll say like we'll change the
Cool.
name to this selected name
Yes.
here, and that should do our thing.
Cool. Jeez.
Like, I mean, there's a bunch more you can do in here, like to sort of set like a stopper and stuff, like to tell it to, like, I don't know, like unsubscribe or whatever, like once that
Yeah.
name is clicked. So that, like, I mean, yeah, what we should do is if the name is matching already over here.
Yes.
So in here we say if I'm gonna make a string here because we're gonna say doc dot data, like const name equals doc dot data, and we'll destruction name out of there. So that's doc dot data dot name.
Yeah.
And then that means we can just say our name is this if the name dot to lowercase includes that.
Yes. Okay. Push.
Just I'm gonna add another one, say formatted name, or I'll call it lower name and lower match text because we're gonna use them both twice. Lower name equals name dot to lowercase.
Cool.
And then const lower match will equal match text dot to lowercase. Cool.
Okay, cool. And then we
Um,
just change those to
and now,
lower name and
yeah.
lower match.
And yeah, this is low match.
Cool.
So I know we haven't tested any of this yet, so we're really like
Yeah, I
digging
know.
deep here. But we're gonna say
Winging it.
if lower name is not equal to lower match, and it's included, because we want to say
Yeah.
like we want to make sure that the lower name. I don't know what's going on here. Did I forget to? No, I didn't. What if I just, yeah, no, it's working now. So if the lower name is matching the one already, then it's not going to show
Yes.
it as a result. You know, like
Okay.
if I type in Kevin, then it's not going to show Kevin as a recommendation lower down because
Yes, because it's
it's
already
already
selected
filled in. So if
basically.
you
Yeah.
selected it and stuff, it would update to like not show it anymore.
Okay. So
Okay.
if it doesn't, then we do it.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
So let's go
Jeez, dude.
test that crazy stuff out.
It compiled successfully.
I must go put it in.
Yes.
So people just what I left out over here underneath the name and points. I'm going to no name points and submit. I'm going to do it underneath all of them because submit is
Yeah.
just a button. I think I can just say match because if I put a block after
Yeah.
this, yeah. Sorry, my bad. I don't need this. And I can import match from.
Yo, this is so
match.
freaking cool. Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna make it alphabetical, so I'm gonna put it at the top.
That was so sick, dude.
Let's. I'm just gonna put these things into a div,
Cool.
just so that it's its own block, and then the match will be like the paragraphs that go underneath them.
Cool.
Whereas points missing your little thing. There we go. Okay. Let's hope this works. I'm just checking before I move over if this is compiling. No.
Yeah.
No, it's not. Why not? Dot slash. Oh, it's called matches.
Oh yes, I actually saw that.
And you didn't tell me.
Okay.
There we go.
Just go check it quickly.
What's wrong?
Well, let's just see what happens now.
It doesn't matter what we called it. If we called it match in here, it's fine. It doesn't matter.
Okay, it's still fine there.
Like we
Just
rename
what
it
we
into
exported
matches.
it
So I mean, technically we should call it matches inside here, but it doesn't really matter. Like your contestants
Okay.
display was called like display data for like ever, and we just still when we used it.
Yes.
Why does something bad happen? We're not even here yet. Okay. The other thing is we only want to call this if
Yes.
match text is bigger than nothing.
Okay. And we don't have to do a propagate thing yet, hey?
No, we're not covered by another div. So we only had to do it
Okay,
for the
cool.
delete one because there was like a clickable event around it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 clickable events, okay.
Yeah. There's a parent that you could click on. Like if you clicked on it, then both events would trigger, which we don't want.
Sweet.
Okay. Right, so nothing broke. Why is it searching for matching contestants? You're not supposed to start searching yet. This is fetching. Should be false by default.
Oh, yes.
That would help. I think everyone else is still looking at the Chrome screen, but basically, Yeah, it was just that little is fetching was defaulted to true, which we want to default it to like nothing. So we should have no matching contestants, so nothing will show because we haven't typed yet. But if I type in ba, something bad happens. Why? Okay, it's probably to do with that reducer thing. Um, contestants.map is not a function, which means that this is undefined because something went wrong. So I do want to say um, I'm going to say result equals const result. And in here I'll do my set result, because now if something does go wrong, then it will bounce out. And we need to await. That might be the problem. We need to await the result first. So for everyone else, I just updated this code, which this whole snapshot docs reduce used to be inside here, and I've moved it out to its own value. I must call it results. So I just added the await. I think the reason this broke was because of that await.
Okay.
Because we didn't have the wait, so we weren't waiting to fetch the contestants, and that's why it bombed out.
Okay. So even if it was the other way it was before, we just have to maybe say await.
Yeah. You could actually just write await snapshot inside
Yeah.
here if you wanted to, but this does make more sense. It's easier to read.
Yeah.
Would it though? Actually, I think no, because you have to await and then you've got to set the result. So you can't just set the result to be
Yeah.
So we have to do it this way.
Okay. It says
Snap
snapshot
hearts.
is not defined.
Okay, that makes sense because I somehow lost the S in there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we did this.
Dude, but you did it so quickly.
I'm still in mobile
Okay.
mode. Okay, let's show people our screen and see if we can get this to work. Let's go check our console just in case. Okay, I type in ba. No. Why? Why is this happening? Can't perform on an unmounted component. But the component's not unmounted though. Is it? That's normal. But what bad happened? Where's my Firebase error? So I'm gonna console.log the results here, just so we can see it.
Cool.
But I don't think it should get to that. Contestants, what are their default? The default is an empty array. So yeah, I'm a bit confused. I'm wondering why this is happening. It might be this filtered thing, where I just need to, maybe my reduce is wrong. Sorry about this.
That's chill, dude. This is cool. It's nice to just see the way the things are working.
Okay. Right. So, just a test. Bah. Okay, so results was something else. That's weird. So in here I'm gonna also return what's doc.data. And I'm gonna return filtered contestants. That's because I'm not really used to this reduce thing. It's just from what I understand how reduce works, but I haven't really used it before,
Yeah.
so like, it's good. It's a learning thing for me. Um, okay, that happened. What bad happened? Tell me the bad thing. Damn it.
So weird. Yo, but yeah, this one's quite tricky, eh?
Yeah. Ah, I refreshed before it fetched. Bar. Okay, something bad happened. Good. I wanted something bad to happen. Now return. I guess everyone else can go see what I'm waiting for. I mean, they can't really see my stupid camera's in the way. Let's move my camera. Oops, I moved the wrong screen.
Mine says contestant top map is not a function.
Trying to grab my camera, my video capture. There we go. Move my video like to over here. Okay. So results, I get that. No, it's just results, eh? It's not even getting to the map. So the snapshot.docs is like, let me console.log snapshot.docs. I mean, there's something bad happened here is going on, but I want to just console.log the actual error, because I don't know why something bad happened. Error handler is not doing anything.
Maybe should, I don't know, that wouldn't work. You know, await DB collection contestants dot doc dot get maybe. No.
No, because our normal one worked fine if we.
Oh yeah, I did.
I mean, let's look at use contestants. It's one of those like headache moments. So use contestants. We did that. I think it was the getting the use submit contestant where we get the actual existing values once off. So you say dot get, yeah. So then we get the snapshot and we say dot docs dot find.
And now we said snapshot dot docs reduce.
Yeah, because what we're doing is we're filtering it and then we're mapping it.
Yeah.
Because if we Google JavaScript array filter and map together, we can see. Okay, yeah, they're confused there, but we're more confused. Should array.reduce. So filtered, that's what we're doing, and then the option. So they're saying the option, like this individual thing is a doc.
Yeah.
If this thing about the doc happens, then you want to say for some new value, and you say filtered.push. We need to make filtered an empty array first. So when you do reduce, after this, the second parameter is what the default value of filtered contestants will be.
Okay.
So this might fix it all. Just like that. So yeah, I added this in our code for people watching. So those two characters, or I guess 4 if you include the comma and space, might fix it all. Oh, flip. I clicked on myself. Good to know that part still works. Bah. There we go.
Hey.
And if I type that in, it fills it in.
Nice, bro.
So if we make a Kevin,
dude,
and we say, like, give you 100 points. Yeah, all my console logs, I need to remove that. And we'll make like a Timmy and a Timothy. Give them like 5 points. And like Timothy, give him 6 points.
That reduce.
Now if we say TI, we get that.
Yeah.
Timmy and Timothy, and you can like select them. If I select Timothy, it fills it in. I think it will still work if you said like ARR like that, Barry.
Yeah.
What you can do is there's like a thing called React Syntax Highlighter, where like you can wrap this p tag in like a highlighter and then say what text to wrap and stuff like that. But I mean that's like you just go read the docs on that.
Okay.
Like I can probably Google it, React highlighter, like highlight text or something.
Oh, so then that would like, if it's a ARR, the B won't come up.
Yeah, this
well, the Barry won't come
what's his name? I think it's Brian Vaughan. Mr. Vaughan, he's one of the core React guys.
Oh, sick.
So he has an example of this is his example. He just keeps on GitHub. If you wrote body of text, then you can search for like when, you know, and like in,
okay.
and it like fills. It does this little highlighter.
Okay.
And I mean it's you can read the docs like on how to use it.
Sweet.
So it's pretty chilled. If you go like down here, you should see the README. This is the usage. You just have to import React highlight words, and then search words and stuff. I mean, heck, we can quickly implement it if you want.
Yeah, I'll be keen to see that. It looks quite cool.
So I'm just gonna npm install React highlight. What is it called? React highlight words. Cool. And that's gonna take its time. So I just ran
Okay.
that little command there. While it does that, let's go to our matches, and we'll go put that in quickly. So it actually won't take long.
Yeah.
It'll be very quick because we're just piggybacking off what someone else already built. Um,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna copy that highlighter. Flip the highlighter over here
Yeah.
and say highlighter, and
Cool.
then over here, um, I'll put the highlighter inside. Like it's gonna go around this. Um, Now, just looking at the parameters, it takes in highlight class name, so the class that you highlight your stuff with. So we need to actually like assign a class to that piece that's highlighted.
Yes.
I wonder if it works like. I'm just going to check the code sandbox example because they used code sandbox too to demonstrate how it works. But the text to highlights, like this part's easy. Just go copy it in. Sorry. Okay, so text to highlight, we're just going to highlight contestant.name, and the search word will be name. That auto escape, I mean, if you write it like this, auto escape, it's also true. So it's just easier. You can make a prop if it's a boolean. You could just write it as is, and that will mean auto escape is true. I think auto escape isn't really relevant
Yeah.
for what we're doing.
Yeah.
So I'm actually gonna just because we don't have any escape stuff like where we have namespaces and things.
Cool.
Um, which means we can get rid of this. We just nope, went one too far. Okay, so it's fine. This is still setting itself. I'm just gonna go look at the code sandbox. Everyone else isn't even seeing what I'm doing yet.
Yeah.
Not that there's everyone else. There's like one other person watching, and they've been watching the whole
Mm.
time. So I think it might be my mom. Hi,
Cool.
mom, if you're watching. Say something in the chat to say hi if you are watching. Um, cool. Why is this taking so long?
Yeah, I think the internet's a bit slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I wonder if I take out this highlight class name if it will still work. Like, I'm so. Doesn't really matter. We just say highlight class name and we'll make it yellow. Because we're already importing styles from here.
Yeah.
So then in yellow, we just set background color to yellow for the yellow class name. And we just go get the styles.
Cool.
I don't want it to like check stuff. So I'm making a
That's.
dot class here
I
yellow.
think it's going slow because of the download, bro.
Yeah. background, it's ground. There we go. So dot yellow is just the class name that we're going to use for that other thing. And obviously this React highlight words is like not working either because oh, why did that happen?
What happened?
A random little bracket there.
Cool.
Maybe it's Mukesh he's watching, but his comments just aren't coming through because I banned him. Because he was like demanding that I give an explanation for what I'm doing. Doesn't really matter. And then because he's from India, he somehow had some kind of entitlement to know even more. He was like, I'm from India, I demand you tell me what. I deleted all these messages, but yeah, he got very like. He's 17. He told us that he's 17. And then, yeah, what else did he say? He was like, I'm not from your country, I'm an Indian. So I need an explanation for what you're doing. You must clear all doubts. And I was like, what doubts do you have? So yeah,
Well,
I was like, what?
cool. Well, while that's downloading quick, I'm just going to the bathroom.
Oh, so I need to go again. Um, quick bathroom break. I'm all sorted. So my hands are still wet. Okay. So while we're waiting for that, I'm gonna clear all the console logs here because we don't need them anymore. They are all very meaningless because we no longer have errors, so we're not needing them for debugging. I guess you got to learn a little bit about how I debug. Basically, I'm checking like if any of these points were met, and like the only thing that was like actually met was the snapshot data. Nothing else was met. I was wondering, it was cool, this whole reduce function. I should know this. I'm like, a professional. Hello. I'm back. I was saying like I should know how this reduce stuff works because I'm a professional and like, but I've always just been like I never need to use this, and now this is one of the cases where it makes sense when you want to filter and then like map something together without doing it all together.
So that's a cool thing to have Austin for us to do, dude.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could technically do it without it because you could just do you could make a filtered contestants array that's empty outside of a snapshot.docs for each, and then for each document you can do the check, and then you can input you can push whatever format you want to, so you can do it that way. But this just puts it all into one little block instead of keeping
way better.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So there was another way to do it, I guess, which would have been easier to understand.
Yeah.
But it's good to know how this dot reduce works. And if you do reduce right, like we did for something else, did we do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it for the ranking.
We did do it once.
I can't remember why we did it. Was it just for fetching an individual contestant?
I don't even remember, bro.
Yeah. Let's check out use contestant. No, no, I don't want to move anything. Um, so use contestant. Did we use it here?
Find.
What the heck? Where did we do that? Was it submit? I guess we used it and then we stopped using it.
Yeah, I remember we were using.
Yeah, we were looking at an example. Yeah, it's crazy. But the reduce right just means that it loops through the array backwards, so it reverses the array and then like does it. But that's chilled. There's like basic algorithm questions on how to reverse a string.
Okay.
And what you can do is you can split it up into an array.
Yeah.
And then just like reverse the array and join it. But that's not the best way to do it. What you should do is write a for loop that like you should basically write a for loop where you swap the first and last characters and then you move in and swap the last ones and move in and then until you get to the middle one then you don't do anything. Once you get to the middle of the array everything's been swapped. And that way you only have to loop through half the times. So if it's a 10 letter word, instead of making the loop 10 times you only loop 5 times.
Oh, okay.
So it's like a little like hacky thing. Well, not a hacky thing. It's like, you know, code optimization.
Yeah. Sure. I can't believe.
Okay.
Has it installed yet?
Oh yeah, it's done. It finished. It wasn't done when you got back, but it finished now.
Sweet.
So now,
Yeah, that one.
after this we're done. We do a freaking tic-tac-toe game. It'll be fun.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm gonna type in AR, and there we go. It's like yellow, as you can see.
Yeah. Awesome.
Type in Timothy, it fills it in. Yeah.
Sick.
It's pretty cool, eh?
Yeah.
It's amazing that we just did that,
That's
like, just now.
Dude, that is so rad.
Yeah. That was fun stuff.
This is awesome, bro.
Oh well, I think that's. I mean, let me push the stuff. Wait, yeah. I didn't show people that that was working, did I? Yeah, I didn't. So if I typed in Tim, it would be like yellow, like Timothy, yellow, TI. If I type in ARY, then like the last little bit highlights. So
cool.
I mean, we could make that class like a darker yellow so it's easier to see or something, but yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can make the class have some padding so it like splits, like it makes some space and stuff.
Yeah. How come it's still there when you erased everything? What would that be?
That's this. So maybe I'll just make an else down here. And we say set contestants. Because it doesn't do the whole check anymore. So if it is 0, then we're gonna just set contestants to empty.
Oh, there. Okay, yes.
Sorry for everyone else watching. I keep forgetting to show you. We had this if match text's length is like big. If it's bigger than 0, then we do all the stuff. And if we put an else statement here, otherwise set contestants to be empty because contestants will be empty. So let's go check it out and see if it's working quickly.
Perfect, dude.
Did you test it already?
I did.
Yeah. We left out the child thing. I see there's an error. Not like an error, but just like a warning. But yeah, if I remove that, it goes away here. So the children, if you're rendering multiple things, we need to give them each keys. for that P
Oh
tag thing.
yes.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
forgot to. I always forget that. I still forget that on like a daily basis. um, so yeah, the name's gonna be unique. So I'm just gonna say contestant.name because you won't have a contestant with the same
Awesome.
name anyway. Oh, why is this class name and on click so separate? Oh my gosh. Yay. Great.
Awesome.
I think our
Yo,
last
bro.
fellow view is
Yeah.
given up.
Jeez.
Yeah, that was a good 2.5 hours.
Yeah, that was a lot of cool things happening there.
So tomorrow will we do our do the start tic-tac-toe with TypeScript.
Yeah, dude. Tomorrow we start that.
Yeah. I didn't even know where to
This
start.
has
I guess we
been
could just start with
epic.
setting up our project and then
Cool.
see where we get from there. I can show you a little bit of TypeScript.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. Just trying to think. What would we do with that? Yeah, we'll figure it out as we go. We start making our project, and then
Sweet.
when I'm done making the project, then yeah, we're like
Awesome.
sorted. It's crazy. And I still have like I'll have a little bit of break and then I go back to work. Joy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Aw. What time are you starting work today?
Well, I mean, I've been working
Yeah,
since like,
but I mean,
but I have my meetings starting at 5, so
yeah.
that will keep me
Okay.
busy. Cool. Anyways,
It's awesome.
shall we knock off? Let's send these guys away. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, the like button is indeed a sponsor, and you can smash it, just
Mm.
punch it, like move your little cursor like over it, and then just like smack your keyboard or like mouse or whatever, and like
Have
try not to hit the
Have you
dislike
seen
button.
Have you seen the stress relief enter key button?
No, but it sounds horrible.
So it's like this button that you like punch, but it's like a big block that's like a soft block or whatever. That every time you punch it, it's like
Yeah, it's like a
built
stress
to
ball.
trigger your enter key, you know?
Oh.
Yeah, so you punch this
Like,
thing every time
yeah,
you
yeah.
like enter. It's like
So it's like a USB stress ball kind of thing,
yeah.
like punch pad.
It's so funny, dude. It's so funny.
Every time you want to hit enter, it's like okay, go, go, like in the middle.